So, I want to describe to you a scam that somebody recently tried to perpetrate on me on eBay. I'm trying to sell something that has that my mom had for quite a long time, and so I put it on eBay and to get it sold. And this is the third time it's been uplisted. It is the Funk and Wagnall's Family Library of Great Music. It includes 24, I believe, or 20, or is it 22? 22 classical music albums. It's a nice set. I checked all the records to make sure they're in good condition. Everything is in pretty good condition. And it also comes with this nice booklet that is made with tool hole punch of different things about the different composers. And as you can see, this is in very good condition also. For something that was bought in the 70s, really, really nice condition as a set. Especially since when I looked online, I couldn't find very many being sold, but none of them were as complete as this. Some of them had some of those pamphlets, or not pamphlets, but those little booklets that were in the binder there. None of them had the binder. Some of them only had certain records for sale. So, here it is. Here's the listing. So as you can see, initially I had listed it at 150. That didn't work, so I dropped it. It didn't work. I tried 110. And yesterday, the 24th of December, I got an offer of $120. Not a bid, an offer. And I was like, okay, I'm going to give it a day and just kind of see what happens. And nothing happened. So I checked the message that I got, and it said, "Hello seller, I would like you to accept my offer and text me 731-201-8699 for more information to make the payment and also have more pictures of the item. Cheers." When I looked, the name didn't ring a bell for me. But that's not surprising because I'm not a regular eBay seller. So I went to their account. No reviews at all. And they made their account on the same day that they bid. Now, is it impossible that this would be happening? No. If there was somebody who doesn't normally use eBay, but they saw something they really wanted, certainly they might make an account just for the purpose of getting something they really wanted. But it is kind of suspicious. But let's go back to the message. The message says, now, if you don't know about eBay, eBay provides protection for both the buyer and the seller as long as you do the transaction on their website. Now, the fact that this person is telling me to text them means they're trying to get me off of eBay, which made me suspicious. A new user wanting to get me off of eBay. Didn't look good to me. So, now, I don't know what more pictures they would have wanted, but I would have been welcome, I would have been happy to provide additional pictures. So I texted them, or him, or her. I think it's a them, and I'll explain later why. I texted them at the number. Now, I did look up this number. This is in the Houston area. So that's something to keep in mind. Hello, as you can see, I asked them to make the payment via eBay and asked about what shipping. Now, you'll notice throughout I had to ask 3 times before the person actually answered the question. Or maybe it was 4 times. Thanks for your response. I would like to know if the item is in good conditions. They didn't answer. Now, my son suggests that this could be a bot. Why? And it makes sense. First of all, the answer is comes very rapidly after I send a message. And second, it is disjointed in that it doesn't respond to what I wrote. Okay? So this is something to keep in mind. It could be a typical AI trying to simulate a conversation, but disconnects are happening. What shipping do you want? No answer. Is the item in good condition? Now, going back to my listing, I gave very detailed information about it and the condition. So there really wasn't any reason to ask. I mean, I said that the inner sleeves for the albums are somewhat discolored. There's a there is a one side on one record that has a small scratch at the very outside edge that might or might not affect the first track, and so on and so forth. But yet the person asks, what about the condition? So that's a little bit odd. And then, in the next message, and get back to me now with your PayPal email so I can send the payment ASAP. Now, as I already indicated in the previous message, please make payment via eBay. And they're not doing that. So this, again, is disconnected from what I, as the seller, am trying to do. But they say they'll send it ASAP. Why would they do that? Well, if it's a genuine buyer, they may do that, especially if they want it same day. But if it's a scammer, they're going to say ASAP because they want to make you think it's a done deal. Okay? If you're a trusting person or an inexperienced person, you might think, oh, the money's in the bank. I don't have to worry. I can go ahead and get things rolling. No matter what the buyer says, suddenly you're in get it out the door mode, and you're not thinking what's going on here, really. Okay? So I answer the question, right? The question, good condition, right? They are in great condition as described. My mom took good care of them, but now has fairly bad dementia, so she doesn't need them. And I gave my email address. Probably should have blocked that out for you guys, but oh well. Now, he responded very, very quickly again, or she, or it, and did not respond to what I wrote. Okay? So, again, the person asked about the condition, I answered. Did it respond to the condition? No. And they did not respond with sympathy about my mom's condition. So that is suspicious. Another disconnect. And another reason to believe that my son may be right, that it's a bot. So I want to ship to my cousin in Georgia as Christmas gift. Not a Christmas gift, but Christmas gift. Now that could have just been somebody being careless. You know, I drop words sometimes too. Or it could be somebody who's not a native English speaker. And why is the G capitalized? Well, sometimes on my Android phone, the autocorrect does capitalize things that shouldn't be capitalized. So that's probably what happened here, but it is worth noting that. And you notice here, the I is capitalized here, but not here. That's a little bit odd because after a period, the autocorrect would capitalize that. So it's kind of weird, but sometimes, again, the autocorrect doesn't do things right. Now, here's the second really big red flag, aside from getting me off of eBay, is I would also like I would like you to also get a Visa gift card for $300 included in the package. Big red flag. They're asking you for something that is not part of the deal. You're not selling on eBay, so it's not going to be protected no matter what happens. And in addition to that, gift cards are notorious for being used by criminals to get money from you and you get nothing in return. So they may ask for Steam cards or Walmart cards or Amazon cards or credit card cards. But in any event, whatever the kind of card it is they're looking for, you should never, never, never be willing to add something onto an order that you have not sold on that platform. And especially if it's a gift card. Gift cards are a big no-no. Big red flag. So, is it odd that a person from Texas wants me to ship to a cousin in Georgia for Christmas? No. But it should make you curious. So, I would also... Okay, so we got that. In the package before shipment, I work with the U.S. Marines and not able to have it shipped. That doesn't make sense. If this person is in the U.S. at a base, Houston, Texas, apparently, there's absolutely no reason that I'm aware of that they would not be able to ship the package if I were to ship it to them. I will add $300 to your payment for the Visa gift card, $35 for gas and stress, and $50 to cover for the shipping cost. Cover 4 is a little bit odd. It's a mistake. Grammar. The shipping cost is probably, given this is a 12-pound package, odd shape, sent through UPS or FedEx, I'm guessing, and I don't know because it depends on the address and the box that I end up sending it in and the final weight, but I suspect it's going to be more than $50 for the shipping. So, maybe $85 will cover it, or I'm not sure. But it's just a little bit odd that this person is kind of getting a low price on the packet, on the deal, and then asking for a gift card, and then adding this extra stuff on. Just doesn't feel right to me. Although I can't really say it's wrong, okay? But they're trying to negotiate the price. Yeah, but they haven't stated how they want it shipped. They want it as a Christmas gift, but yeah, you can imply that you want it the same day, which is Christmas, which is today. But maybe not. Maybe they don't care if it's late. So I can't assume. So, sorry, wrong way. So I said, okay, can you get everything done today? So, obviously my first thought is, okay, they want it today. How do they want it shipped? Because they haven't told me. Now, I had pre-indicated certain shipping methods. I used USPS because they're cheap. It was going to cost like $15, $15, something like that. So I wrote shipping method, thinking the person would be able to understand what this means is a question about the shipping method. But the person responds, yes, with the gift card. Now, what would be an appropriate response here? Certainly not yes with the gift card. Right? So I ask again, what shipping method? UPS. Okay, makes sense. Or FedEx, if you can't get the item shipped today. Now, if you are paying attention to the timestamps, it's all very, very rapid. Now, that doesn't mean that it's not a person doing it. It could really be a person, but it is, kind of slightly questionable. Let's see. If you can't get the item shipped today, I think, I was initially confused about this, but I think they mean that FedEx, to use FedEx if it can't be shipped today. So I asked, where are you stationed? Again, a disconnect. The disconnects keep on happening, which really supports my son's idea that this is a bot. But I would like you to get the gift card today so you can get the package ready to ship out. Okay, this is another red flag. They're asking me, without having made a payment, without naming the cousin, without giving their address, to make a $300 purchase for the package so they can be ready to ship out on Christmas, which doesn't make a lot of sense, which suggests that the person either is not aware that most companies are closed on Christmas Day, or that this person is a foreigner, or both. Okay, but again, the disconnect. Where are you stationed? Oh. So I researched just to make sure I was right. And I discovered UPS and FedEx are closed today. So shipping companies are closed today, so there's no way to ship it until tomorrow. Where are you stationed? No answer. No answer. Now, I only waited a couple minutes between these. And then I waited for half an hour. Hello. And then after a few minutes more, I wrote, respond in eBay. And then after that, I went and wrote a message to this person. I'm not sure if you can read this or not, so I'll read it for you again. Thank you for communicating with me via SMS as you requested. However, I think it is best if further communication and all payments be made through this site. According to your text message, you wish to use PayPal to pay. I have given you my email address for that, but please make the payment via eBay's connection to PayPal. You have informed me that I made a mistake. You with the U.S. Marines, but have not responded to my question as to where you are stationed and are not able to have it shipped. Why? Since you indicated that your phone number is 713-201-8699, everyone feel free to call them. I assume you're stationed in Texas. Please indicate which base. You want me to ship the set, along with a Visa gift card for $300 to your cousin in Georgia. You haven't provided this cousin's name or address, nor have you said if you want gift wrapping. You requested that it be shipped today, but shipping companies have the day off, so the earliest I could ship it is tomorrow, assuming you've paid. You stated that you would pay ASAP and that you pay $120 for the set, $300 for the card, $35 for gas, $50 for shipping and handling, and I made another mistake, and $5 for stress. That is a total of $510, so it should be $505, right? I'm not sure how much a 12-pound package shipped by UPS FedEx will cost, since I don't have enough information from you, and it wasn't packaged yet. I have not received payment yet, and you've stopped responding to my SMSs. Once I have received payment, your cousin in Georgia's name and address, and the specific shipping method, same day, I will purchase the $300 gift card you requested be added and prepare it to send to him or her. If gift wrapping is expected, I will need to know that too. As it is Christmas, there is no way to ship today. UPS, USPS, and FedEx are closed. I look forward to your timely response. Sincerely, Glenn. All right. Now, there was no response after that. So, I figured, okay, no response in text messages. They probably figure that I'm on to them. But no. Sorry for the late respond. Now, this is odd. This indicates the person doesn't understand the difference between a noun and a verb. It should be response, right? I don't care about the law of the missing period, but this indicates the person may not be a native English speaker.
Or it might be a bot.
Or a bot. Okay, so the end of it was, how much is the total amount am sending? Now, the capital S is a little bit odd, but what I'm really interested in here is the am sending. Usually Americans and English speakers, native English speakers, when they're using slang or the vernacular, they don't drop pronouns. They'll drop be verbs. So it should say, so how much is the total amount I sending, or I'm sending, or I am sending, but not am sending. It just is odd, because Americans are just too egocentric to drop the I. So I wrote, please use eBay to communicate further. I did try to find out how to cancel on the eBay system, and it said that the buyer had initiated a cancellation. So I was confused about that. I then called eBay, and I spoke to Kennard in the Philippines, and he said that he felt that it was probably a scam. And so I said, well, what do you want me to do? And he said, send an email to spoof@ebay.com. And so I made screenshots, or these screenshots, and I sent them in email along with a brief description for them to pursue. And I then proceeded to cancel the order. And so eBay then relisted it for me, because I had to cancel the order. eBay did not actually give me an option to cancel because it's a scam. I had to choose because the address was wrong. So they relisted the order for me. And that's great. It's back up, right? Great, right? No, not great. Because within a short time after relisting it, now this is at 2 hours ago, right? Then I get another message. Yeah. And this was very quick. Also, I'm glad to offer you $350 for this Funk and Wagnalls 1977 Family Library of Great Music Complete 22 LP set with book because of the present condition. Okay, so somebody wants to offer a really nice sum of money because of the present condition. I get that. Some buyers will spend an awful lot of money to complete a collection, or to get something that is complete and in very good condition, like this is. What I don't get is why they just cut and pasted all of this instead of just saying something brief, like the albums or something like that, or the set. Now, they could have just cut it and pasted because they didn't want to have to type it out, but I can't imagine anybody would actually have typed out the whole thing. I suppose maybe somebody with OCD really bad might have, but it just doesn't make a lot of sense to me that people would do that. So it suggests to me something odd. It doesn't guarantee that there's something odd, but it does suggest that there's something odd. Now, from your phone, please text only. Text only. Now, that suggests they don't want a phone call, which could be because it's a text-only phone number. The eBay item number, blah, 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 which is odd. Why would somebody who's never used eBay, presumably before, ask for me to send an item number? Well, I thought about that, and I realized this is organized crime. They've got computer programs that will receive my message and then associate the item with my phone number and then route me either to either keep track of me in their program if it's going to all be by a program, or route me if they have like a call center or a text message center. They'll route me to a specific agent to handle my sale, my scam sale, I should say. And they want me to contact them at 916. Now, I did take the time to look at this user, but we can go right here. Location Atlanta, Georgia. And when I looked, right here, see, today, they just made their account. Huh, very strange. 2 people in a row. New accounts, asking me to go off of eBay, and it's Georgia. The previous person, supposedly previous anyways, wanted me to send it to Georgia. This person is giving me a California number. This is all quite suspicious, especially because they're trying to take it off of the eBay protection sphere of influence. So if I had gone ahead and made the arrangement with either of these people and sent it tomorrow, I would have lost the set. I would have lost the $300 for the gift card. I would have lost the $50 for shipping and the $35 for the gas and stress. In other words, I would have lost everything plus the item I'm selling. I would have gotten nothing out of it because if they'd used my suspicion is the plan would be that they would have said that they were sending the payment, tried to get me to send it without me actually seeing a payment receipt. But if that failed, I think what they would have tried to do would be to send the payment, and once they knew that I had shipped it, because they probably would ask for a tracking number or something like that, then they would have canceled the payment or tried to with PayPal. PayPal has an option where you can cancel if something goes wrong with the transaction. And even worse, if I didn't bother to insure it, they could claim that non-receipt, and then I would, if it was like misdelivered or stolen, I would be out of everything too. Even if they were legitimate, I would get nothing, and somebody would get the set of records. So all of these things together suggest to me that there is an organized syndicate that's working to defraud sellers by getting them outside of the protective influence of the company that they found them on. Their website, I should say. I hope that when you are trying to sell something anywhere, Craigslist, Facebook, eBay, or wherever it is, Etsy, that this information that I've shared with you will help you to be more cautious and less naive about buying and selling online, because it is pretty risky. Now, one tactic you can use is you can refuse to ship anywhere. They have to come and get it. The only bad thing about that means that they come to your house. They know where your house is. That could set you up for robbery. So you would want to arrange a public area. Now, I know in some places, usually near police stations or city halls, there is a specific parking spot with a sign that says
for purchases on internet purchases. There is a camera that's going to record it, what happens here. So try to find one of those places to do a transaction at, so that there is video evidence, or somewhere where there's going to be a recording of the transaction, so that you have something to show the police and they can use that to try and pursue the criminals. So again, I hope that this helps you. Happy holidays to you all. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.